Not bad.
I should have known from the episode being only 50 minutes. Hello, and welcome to the season 1 finale of my review of the show The Old Man. This is the finale. And I was expecting, and I'm going to get this right out the way. Obviously, spoilers if you should have watched the show before you watch the review. I understand watching the episode 1 review, but this is the finale. At this point, you should just watch the entire show before you watch any reviews. Or should at least watch the episode before you watch the episode review right there. Like, you know. Like, you can watch the episode, then watch my review, and then watch the next episode, then watch my review of that episode, then whatever. But I want to get this out of the way. Obviously, spoilers, full-on spoilers. I'm just gonna talk. We're gonna talk about that. I love the finale. Then we're gonna talk about the series as a whole. So for this episode, I was fully expecting this to wrap everything up. You know, as a finale should do, for the most part. But and while yes, it didn't do that, so I should file that as a complaint. I also think they were setting up for season 2 because I think they knew that they couldn't make the whole story, and it all led to this one point. When I was thinking episode 6 was the calm before the storm, it was the calm before they entered the storm, which they have now just walked into the storm. So it's. Yeah, like we're in the big storm. The 2P players that were enemies for most of the season, well, never fully enemies, but like one was hunting down the other. They finally come together to find one united cause to save their daughter. And it's like, oh wait, that's two guys. Wait, hold on, no, that's not that guy's daughter. No, but he felt like he was like her. She was like his daughter. Like he had like that amount of connection. He cared for her like a daughter. So it's like we have the actual father and we have the father figure. Well, a father figure, and they both have to save her. And I hope next season she gets more to do than be the hostage. You feel me? I hope she gets like a really good arc, and like it looks like they're gonna be setting up for that, setting up for an arc that could actually be really powerful, and I really hope they go down that route. And yeah, I just really hope they actually like go down the route of giving her a really powerful arc, and giving her some very cool moments, and actually maybe even like partially saving herself. You know what I mean? Because the episode entailed that while yes, it was obvious that she still has some things to work through, it shows them front and center what she needs to work through. And I hope in the second season that she works through those things. As an episode, while yes, it's better than the last one. And the more I think about it, the more I think this finale was good. But at first, I was like a little weird around it because I'm like, I feel like you should wrap up everything, but it didn't. And while yes, it worked, but I think that it should wrap up some things. It works, and I think it just acts as a segue into season 2. Which I think the problem with that is that it's not guaranteed that there's gonna be a season 2. I hope there's really going to be a season 2. I hope it's already been greenlit or something. Maybe I'll look it up. I don't know. Editor me, you don't have to do that.
Well, I looked it up anyways, me, okay? And yes, it's been greenlit for Sight Season 2. Let's go! I'll probably review those episodes too. So.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that now. But I hope it does, because we need to finish the story. Because if it doesn't get to season 2, then the story's incomplete. And if you enjoyed the show, it's like you just waste. Like, you're not gonna get to see the end. You feel me? Like, what you got out of it was a good Jeff Bridges performance. But you can get that anywhere. You can get that in Iron Man. You can get that in The Big Lebowski. You can get that in some other thing that I can't think of. I haven't seen much things with Jeff Bridges in it. Actually, maybe I can look that up. But, okay, I was just checking. I was like, maybe I can check that if there's something that I have seen that he was in. But besides that, I think as an episode, I think I am done. But we will see. Oh yeah, he was in Tron, wasn't he? He was in the original Tron too. And I think it's just like, so let's move on to the series review, and I think this was a pretty decent show. Oh, it was in Surf's Up. I think this was a pretty decent show. Also, what? Oh, wait, never mind. I was like, he was in No Way Home.
I really said No Way Home. It's Far From Home. It's Far From Home, not No Way Home. No. Very different movie. Yeah, but both Spider-Man movies, yeah, sure, really, like, that's the problem with all that entire MCU trilogy being the Home trilogy, where you can get mixed up, like Far From Home and No Way Home. Very similar titles, very different movies. So Jeff Bridges was in flashbacks of Far From Home, not No Way Home.
And then I realized that I was like, oh wait, I forgot he was in that one like little thing. Like he didn't act or anything. He was just a clip from Iron Man 1. Tony Stark built this in a cave. A box of scraps.
It's impossible. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Play the clip, editor me. I can actually do that now. Yeah, but so as a series as a whole, I think it is a pretty decent show. Is it better than the last series I reviewed, Under the Banner of Heaven? Absolutely not. One, there was a different tone to it, but also I think it just wasn't like, there was a lot more of like either decent episodes to okay episodes than Under the Banner of Heaven had. Under the Banner had a lot more good episodes. You feel me? I think in my heart, like, I think it sits better with me. I think Under the Banner of Heaven is still one of my favorite shows I've ever seen. And I think, but The Old Man was pretty good too. Obviously I have some complaints with like some of the shows are weaker. I love the action. The thing is, a compliment I gave the show was that I liked the scenes where it was an old, it was like the fight scenes, because it was an old man. But the thing is they didn't stick with that. They didn't do many fight scenes. It was a lot of talking. It was all that. But like that, it also made sense. And obviously there was fight scenes, obviously. And they incorporated the old man-esque element of it. Which, obviously, I think is an interesting element, is because, like, he's not in his element. He hasn't fought. He's an old man. He like, yes, he can fight still. But, like, it's been a while since he's been in the business. So, it's just, like, I wish they leaned into that more. Instead of, the emotional beats, even though the emotional beats are pretty good. I like the character of Zoe. I hope there's more for her. Because they didn't really do much with her. All they did was, like, I think give her like a goodbye. Which, honestly, I think she has to come back. Because I think there has to be, like, a whole arc there. And maybe even die. Who knows? That's as much as I don't want her to die, I think that could work as like a little arc thing. But yeah, I liked Dan Chase or Jeff Bridges' character. I liked most of the characters, honestly. The writing was decent to good. The acting was honestly about average for most of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. There wasn't like any like performance that I was like, like Andrew Garfield's performance in like Under the Banner of Heaven. That was it was good, but this one was like average. You feel me? Like, yes, there were some good moments, but and I hope they lean more into the past. But I'll go and see season 2. I'll watch season 2, even though this one because I need to see how the story ends. But besides that, I think that is how I'll leave this here. If I were to give this show a rating, I would give about an 8 out of 10. I think I'd give Another Bad Habit like a 9 out of 10 or something like that, because it's near perfect. But this one, yeah, just about 8 out of 10, like a mid 8 to like a very high 7. And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys all later. If you enjoyed this review, feel free to hit the like button. Comment what you thought of the episode if you've seen the episode. Comment what you thought of the series as a whole, if you've seen said series. I said you shouldn't be watching these reviews if you haven't seen the show, you know. And we're in the finale, so like you really should have. If you're on Instagram, if this posts on Instagram, which it probably will, because there was a glitch, but it's no longer there. Hit the like button, comment, follow, share it on your story, something, who knows. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time in another movie review, another series review. I'm not saying what I'm watching next because I have not determined what I'm watching next, but I am still watching the show The Sandman, and after The Sandman, I will be resuming watching Only Murders in the Building, so we will be back with that after.
And that didn't aid the best. Okay, I actually, I'm not going to say what the next series is. I do have a show in mind, and it is a show that is currently a little big right now. And that's mainly the reason why, and also I actually was interested in seeing it, so we'll see. I haven't decided. I might be I literally as I'm editing this, I might be going to watch the first episode now. So, hey.
But besides that, I hope you guys check out some more of my videos. Feel free to subscribe if you've enjoyed this series, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.